Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Arvind Das from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Arvindaksha Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji, Your Guru Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devi Dasi from Raleigh.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devi Dasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. My humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. This is Sushmita from Canada.
Hare Krishna, Sushmita Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shama Gauri Devi Dasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna, Shyam Gauri Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Anybody who would like to introduce themselves?
Hare Krishna, Padma Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Prabhupada and Gurudev. This is Radha from Baltimore.
Hare Krishna, Radha Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you very much for joining the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Bhakti Sanga conference call. Mataji, would you like to start the recording, Mataji? Welcome to Bhakti Sanga conference call. Today we are fortunate to have Her Grace Padma Sakhi Devi Mataji for enlightening us on the topic of Vraja Mandal Parikrama. Today, before handovering the call to Mataji, I would like to give to Sureshwar Prabhuji for give brief introduction about Padma Sakhi Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Here is a brief introduction about Mataji. Padma Sakhi Mataji came to Krishna consciousness in 2010 through our husband, His Grace Naina Abhiram Prabhuji. She was initiated by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj in 2013. With her husband, has been teaching in University of Cincinnati for the past 7 years, and Mataji assists him in his school. She also conducts children classes in Tampa, Florida. Mataji is very fondly known for her craft classes, the rhymes that she has been composed herself, and her sweet melodious voice. She is a regular teacher in Bhakti Sanga group for the kids, Govinda kids classes. She has been volunteering for the Damodar sessions. Her summer craft class was a fun for all the kids, and her Parikrama classes for adults during the Kartik month was a great hit. We are very grateful to have Mataji as part of the team. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranam. Back to you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. Dhanavad Pranam. Do I see Mataji already here? It's not here.
She will be joining.
Yeah, okay.
I don't see. Wait,
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, is there any other name? Okay, no. Mataji.
Yeah. If anybody would like to introduce themselves, please go ahead, Mataji's, Prabhuji's. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah, Mataji is here. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much, Mataji, for giving your valuable time and association and enlightening us the topic of enlightening with Vraja Mandal Parikrama today. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Whenever you are ready, please take over the call, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Dandavat Pranam. Thank you so much. I'm just checking, Mataji, if everything is okay. Hey, Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to speak about Vraja Mandal. So we have about 1 hour. We will try to see a few places in Vrindavan. We'll do some parikrama. Before that, we'll start some prayers. Om Agnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Bhavani Pracharine Nirvisesha Sunyavarati Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this time of the year, Vrindavan Parikrama is very, very, like it's so beautiful to be in Dham. I personally like Kartik month. I like to be in Vrindavan Dham. This year, unfortunately, I'm not able to go, but at least this way we can do some parikrama. We can go Vrindavan and get the same mercy. As actually one time I heard Even when we are in Vrindavan, sometimes we tend to use phones. We are not fully focused. It's better to stay not in Dham and fully concentrate on the Dham than stay there and not being focused. I heard in one class, like, you still get equal mercy. So now we all can still do parikrama. So before even starting, we all know, I will not see two details because most of us know there are 12 forests of Vrindavan. And we will see all the 12 forests in this whole month. But today we will just see few places. See, did you see the, if you see, Vrindavan is in the shape of heart in the map. Even in the buildings in Vrindavan, temples, the main temples in Vrindavan, if we see, Madan Mohan, Govinda Dev, most of the temples, it's all red in color, red stone. And those days, red stone, that stone is available only in royal families. So because these temples were constructed by kings 100 so many years before, that red stone is now it's not available. We cannot see that kind of red stone. But because it was from the royal family, the construction, that red stone. And if you see, red stone is a symbol of love. In the map, if you see, it's in this shape of heart. So there's so much love in Vrindavan, pure love, that we don't see the pastimes. Like, Vrindavan is filled with lot of love. I remember one story where I don't remember the names, but there is a queen in Kashmir. If you see Indradumna Maharaj's official website, he has taken so many hundreds of classes on Vrindavan, so many pastimes. We will not have time. Like, if you want to hear and have all the time, so many pastimes. Maharaj did a lot of study. He stayed there and he read so much of the notes, and he narrated so many pastimes. So in one of his class few years back, he mentioned there was a queen in Kashmir. I don't remember her name, but she had a servant maid who was a Vaishnavi. So one time when she was asking her, can you please tell me a story? So she said, I will narrate you a story of a cowherd boy loving the daughter of king. So it is the cowherd boy is none other than Krishna, and the daughter of the king is none other than Srimati Radharani, son of Vrishbhanu Maharaj. Daughter of Vrishbhanu Maharaj. So then she was telling all the pastimes, and she mostly said this pastime of Dan, where Krishna collects taxes from Srimati Radharani and all the gopis. So he stops. There are various places where he does this tax pastime. So he used to she used to narrate that story to the queen. And she just fell in love with that pastime, that place, and she just wanted to go to that place. But she's a queen. How will she be allowed to go to this place? So she has to take the permission of the king. But she just got so attracted, so much. She just fell in love with this place, and she took her servant maid, one of the servant maid, and she just came to Vrindavan. And when she came to Vrindavan, she was asking, there are so many Babajis, so many sages in Vrindavan. So she was asking, even till date, you'll see so many Babajis. Those who went must have realized that. And then she just asked, where is Dhangati? Where is this place? Then they were thinking, this lady looks very from a royal family. Why is that? She just wants she wants that that place. Then they got confused, but they show her the address, and then she goes to that place. When she goes to that place, she just feels so ecstatic, and she starts dancing, jumping. Her royal clothes, the jewelry is embedded in her clothes, and then the jewelry starts falling off, and her jewelry also starts falling off, and she doesn't mind to pick them up, and she just walked away. And from then, she started staying as a sadhvi, she just stayed there for the rest of her life. And you know what she's a queen from a royal family, and she took the service of cleaning Vrindavan. So she has a broomstick and she used to clean Vrindavan every single day. So that's the service she accepted. And she used to clean Vrindavan. And when it's said that she left her body while she was cleaning Vrindavan Dham. And there is a tradition, not now, those days, that whenever person leaves their body, they whatever thing they used in the service of the dham or deities, they will bury along with them. So they even buried the broomstick along with her when they did her final rites. It is said that her final rites happened somewhere near Gokul. So see, so much love. Vrindavan is filled with love. Anybody hears this pastime of pastimes, anybody visits this place, because that's the land where Sri Krishna walked, Srimati Radharani walked, all the pastimes happened. And when we say that pradakshina, we do pradakshina around the temple. Every year I tell this. So when we do pradakshina, dakshina means you give something. So when we do pradakshina around the dham gives us prema as dakshina. So we get, why we have to go to yatras, do all this parikrama, because we just attain the love of, we just fall in love with that place. We get that prem. So for that, we can do this pradakshina. Prabhupada many times said Vrindavan is his home, Mumbai is his office, and Mayapur is his worshipable place. So Vrindavan is a place filled with love. I actually, first time when I visited, I went almost 5-6 times, but my favorite was the time that I visited in Kartik. In Kartik, it's like so many devotees around, just walking, chanting, and they just greet you by saying Radhe Radhe. So it's very, very wonderful place. And also if you see Vrindavan, they love Krishna so much that when Akrura came, he takes Krishna. It's not a very it's not a very, what do I say? It's relishable in one way, but it's very painful also, because the way how gopis were crying, like in Akrura in Bhagavatam, I remember reading, like when he was taking the cart, one side the gopis are coming, from another side the gopis are coming, from which side who is coming, like it's not even predictable. So much they love that when Krishna leaves, actually Krishna wanted to come back, right? But then when he goes there, he kills Kamsa, then the people, the Mathura Vasis, they start saying that you didn't kill an ordinary person, he's Kamsa. You cannot just leave like that. We don't know the consequences, what are going to happen. And then Nanda Maharaj and few Vrajavasis also go with him. And then they all were getting scared. They will say, Krishna, Krishna, we will also help you. We will stay here with you. We will also help you. But then Krishna is worried about what will happen to them. Krishna wanted to go back, but the situations. Then he will go and tell to Nanda Maharaj, can you please go? I will come back. I have some work to finish. I will finish it and then I will come back. Nanda Maharaj, with a heavy heart, he goes to Vrindavan. And everybody, when Nanda Maharaj was going, they were just waiting. And Nanda Maharaj gets out of the cart. Everybody was like waiting, okay, Krishna is coming. But then when Krishna doesn't get down, Nanda Maharaj was also hesitating. How do I tell this news that Krishna didn't come back? How am I going to tell? He kinds of hesitates. But then Yashoda Maya and all the gopis will think, oh, Krishna is like he always teases us, right? So maybe Krishna is teasing us. He would have come. He's just teasing. But then Nanda Maharaj tells the news and everybody's so shattered. They just love Krishna. They don't want anything and they just love Krishna. And they were very shattered with the news. And then Yashoda Maya tells Nanda Maharaj, did you sell Krishna to somebody? Do you know the pastime of Dasharatha Maharaj, where he dies immediately when Lord Ram leaves, but you're still alive? You don't love Krishna. But Nanda Maharaj says, Dasharatha Maharaj just died this one time, but I'm just dying every second without Krishna. And they've been waiting, but Krishna didn't come, because Krishna has been sent to Sandipani Muni's ashram. And even the Vrajavasis wanted to go. They got a news that Krishna went to Sandipani Muni's ashram. But they have been waiting for Krishna very patiently. Actually, one time Krishna goes, after he comes back from Sandipani Muni's ashram, he goes on the top of his palace. And then he sees Yamuna. Mathura and Vrindavan are not very far, right? So he sees Yamuna. And Yamuna is looking like little bit, there's a lot of more water. And then Krishna thinks, why there is so much water in Yamuna? Maybe all the Vrajvasis are crying. That's why it's filled with so much water. And then he starts crying. And he will think, I have to do something. And when he turns back, he will see Uddhava. And Uddhava is Krishna's cousin, and he looks like Krishna. So immediately he will say, go, go, go. Like there's a Sanskrit verse which starts with saying, go, go, go. You have to go, go there immediately. Then Uddhava asks, where should I go? Then Krishna tells, I have a message. Can you please take it to Vrindavan? Can you please tell my message to Vrajvasis? Then Uddhava is kind of little bit puffed up. Uddhava is very knowledgeable, very educated, very scholarly. So he will tell, okay, Krishna, I will go. But Vrajvasis are all from village, right? Maybe they don't know. Can they understand what I tell? Because they're not educated. He's a little bit puffed. Like there's some corner, there's that puffing. He was puffed up. But then Krishna says, you go, you please go and convey this message. You're very Saumya. You're very gentle hearted. You please go. Then Uddhava will go. And when Uddhava goes, he will see every day the cowherd boys, they will be hanging on the branches of the trees, waiting for Krishna to come, because Krishna promised he's going to come back, right? So every day they go back home. They say Krishna didn't come. But again, morning they come. They don't give up. Like recently, I have been, because we had a hurricane here, for almost 1 week, we evacuated, and I have been to different states. So then I have been taking the kids, and some other friends' kids were also there. We were visiting some temples. And then when we were waiting for some senior devotees in the temple, like, it takes hours, like 5 hours, 6 hours, we were waiting. And the kids were getting so frustrated. And we were also thinking, like, when will Prabhuji come? We were waiting. And just to wait for a few hours is like so tiring. We lose patience and we think, okay, we will go, we'll come back again. But cowherd boys, Vrajvasis, they were waiting. So much patience. That comes only when there's a lot of love. Then that's why Vrindavan is Prema Bhumi. So much love in Vrindavan. Then what happens? They see Uddhav's cart. Of course, it's a royal cart, so it's like closed. And then when Uddhav gets down, they'll think, like, for a second they will think it's Krishna. But then when they see it's Uddhava, they're like, who is he? And then Uddhava, like, he tries to ask, where is Nanda Maharaj's house? Can you show? Then they will like, what does he have to do with Nanda Maharaj? Then he says, Krishna sent me. Krishna has a message. The cowherd boys will be taking him, and they'll be asking, how much more time? Then the cowherd boys will be like, you want us to come or you will go? Then they will be telling, you go left, you go right. They'll be directing how he has to go, and he will see. Then they will say, there's a stream of water. That's because Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Maya are just crying. The stream of water coming, you just follow that. You just follow that stream, you will enter that house, and you just deal with them very gently, okay? They will tell, and the cowherd boys leave, and Uddhav will start walking. And when he comes, Nanda Maharaj will see him, and he will think that Krishna came. But then when Uddhava said that Krishna has a message, Nanda Maharaj he feels so sad. And then Yashoda Maya keeps like running from inside. And she'll be telling, when Uddhava says, okay, I will go in the morning and I'll come back in the evening. That was the plan he had when he was coming to Vrindavan. And then Yashoda Maya starts telling, I just put Krishna to sleep. Please talk quietly. I just put Krishna to sleep, like this, like that she'll be telling. Although she's all like so much in Krishna consciousness. And then she keeps on telling about Krishna. She will not even let Uddhava talk. And finally, after a few hours, Nanda Maharaj has to remind her that, he came from Mathura. Krishna sent, and Krishna has a message. And then Yashoda Maya will feel so bad. She'll say, oh, when Krishna was a baby, when Krishna I only fed, like she will be telling, I did everything for Krishna. I didn't let others do something for Krishna. So now Krishna, instead of he coming, He sent you to send us a message. She's kind of feeling so sad, and then Nanda Maharaj has to remind her every time that he came from far, he has to be fed. And seeing Yashoda Maya's love, somehow Uddhav then starts realizing, like, because he initially was puffed up, but then he starts realizing that how great the Vrajvasi's love was. And then he keeps on hearing. And then he will ask, he will ask Nanda Maharaj, can you please take me to Vrindavan's tour kind? Then Nanda Maharaj takes and he will start showing the cows. He will show Krishna's favorite cows. And he will be every place. Like, it took so many days to finish Vrindavan Parikrama with Nanda Maharaj, because he was telling each and every pastime, every place, every memory with Krishna. And that Uddhav asks, can I go and see the gopis? And gopis are at Nidhivan. So he will go there. And when he goes, there's a bumblebee where Radharani and all the gopis are talking to bumblebee. And then the gopis are also talking. Sri Radharani has so much love. Radharani says, if I leave my body, you don't have to burn my body, because my body is already burnt in separation with Krishna. And she says, don't even throw me in Yamuna, because crying, I'm already drenched in water. She says, okay, do one thing. Throw me on top of Tamil tree. This I heard in one lecture. There's a some poet, I forgot, few years back I heard, where a poet is narrating. Mataji was explaining in her class that how she says, throw me on top of Tamil tree. And can you please talk to the crow, and can you request the crow not to bite my ears? So sorry, my eyes, because with that eyes I can see Krishna, at least when he comes back, because he promised he will come back. And then the gopis will say, Radharani, you will not leave your body, because with your eyes, when you came here, with your eyes you first saw Krishna. Seeing Krishna is equal to drinking nectar. So you will not die. And you were hearing Krishna play flute. So that is also Amrit. You drank Amrit, so you will not leave your body. And such, seeing so much love, like, now Uddhav was thinking, what mistake? Like, he thought gopis are not educated, they're from village. And then he approaches them, and then he will start consoling them by saying, why don't you he will start saying, why don't you keep your mind and heart focused on something else? And then the gopis start telling, are you educated? Are you knowledgeable? We have only one heart. How many hearts will we have? Only one heart. And that one heart Krishna took away. We don't have any other hearts to keep it anywhere else. What are you talking? So they were like, whatever Uddhav says, they had an answer. So they were more smart than Uddhav. And Uddhav starts feeling so humble in front of their love. They're not so much love. And then actually one time Vrinda Devi, when Radharani talks like this, Vrinda Devi actually, she will tell, I will go and bring Krishna immediately. And how the villagers, they go, village ladies cover their head till here and then they walk, right? So she goes to Mathura and then she will say, I want to see Krishna. And then the gatekeepers will say, Krishna, why you want to see Krishna? He's a prince here. But she says, I have a mantra. If I say that mantra, your Krishna is coming to run and come. Then they don't believe. Then immediately she will start saying the names of Radharani. And immediately Krishna comes running. They will think, what kind of mantra she did? What she said was true. The prince himself came running. What does she did? And then when she goes and tells about Radharani, that how much pain she's feeling, immediately saying about Radharani, hearing about Radharani, Krishna faints. And talking about Krishna, Radharani and Krishna, Vrinda Devi faints. So much love they have on each other, Vrajavasis. And then Uddhav, when he comes back, he will tell to Krishna, who's actually Yashoda Maya. When Uddhav was leaving, she will tell, please tell Krishna that he might be having so many to take care of them. If he cannot come, we will come. We will come there. And he might have so many people taking care of them. Somewhere we will, amongst this so many, we will also stay there. We will take care of Krishna. We will clean the palace. We will take care of the garden. We will do some menial service. When Krishna is passing here and there, maybe we will have his darshan. Please tell him that we want to come. If he cannot come, we will come and we will stay there. We can take care of him. We will just do some small menial service. It's so emotional that she says that please ask him to take us. We will come there. And then when Uddhav goes, he will say, my dear Lord, who said you're soft-hearted? You're so hard-hearted. How are you able to leave this kind of people and stay here? Who has so much of love on you? So much love is filled in Vrindavan. And he takes so many months. He said he will go in the morning, come back in the evening, but he was there for months together. And then when he goes back, he will ask Krishna, he'll say, please go. Please take a cart and immediately go and please see them. Like that, he will be telling so much emotion. And then actually it is said one time Krishna, remembering Vrajavasi is crying, he just faints and he falls off the bed. And then when Narada Muni comes, Uddhava comes, everybody comes. And they will tell only there's one way to wake Krishna up, that is saying the name of Radharani. But maybe when we say the name of Radharani, he will immediately say, I want to go see Radharani. Maybe he will say, I immediately want to go. Then what we will do? So they will make preparations to take Krishna immediately. And then they will ask, somebody should assist Krishna, who will go? They will ask, Uddhava, will you go? Uddhava says, I cannot go. I cannot show my face to Vrajavasis because I promised them I will go to Mathura and send Krishna, but I couldn't do that. How can I show my face to them? So I will not go. They will ask Balaram, can you go? And Balaram also says the same. I also did the same. How can I show my face? Then Subhadra will say, I will go. I will go and I will see, I will take Krishna. Then what will happen? Balaram also will assist Subhadra. So Balaramji will be going, and when Balaramji is going, first cart was Balaramji, and second was Subhadra. And immediately when Narada Muni was saying the name of Radharani, immediately Krishna starts running. So that's why if you see Jagannath Ratha Yatra, first cart was Balaram, second is Subhadra, the last is Lord Jagannath. Where when they're like that, that's how they interpret. Like that's how, not interpret, that's how it is. But when Balaramji was going, even Rath Yatra is like that, right? We take Krishna to Vrindavan. Rath Yatra that is the mood. So the point here is Vrindavan is Prema Bhumi, so much of love, so much of, if we go there, we just fall in love with the place, with the pastimes. And so actually that's I just wanted to set the mood. So now we will enter Vrindavan. With that mood, we will just start our parikrama. Always the parikrama started from Krishna Balaram temple in New Ramanreti, which is in Ramanreti, which has come out. Take the roads. There's Krishna Balaram. They say, Vrajavasis say this is Krishna Balaram tree, but there's no white tree now anymore. There's only black color tree. White tree, they said it got lost. So two trees, one is Krishna and one is Balaram. They take the blessings of Krishna Balaram tree and this to keep walking. And we see Varaha Ghat. So this is the place where when Krishna used to play, Ramanreti soil is all very soft and nice. Not now, but during that time. And when Krishna was playing, he used to eat dirt. And then the cowherd boys used to tease him. Are you a pig? You're eating dirt. And Krishna would say, yes, I was a pig. I was born in one of my incarnations. So we will see this temple is renovated. And we will see Varaha deity here with 4 hands. So this is that deity, beautiful deity of 4-handed form Varaha. And as we walk, we will see Kaliya Ghat. All of us know the pastime, so we will not get into the pastime. This is the place where Kaliya used to live after the curse that it got from Shaubara Muni, because Anantasesh, I just said that Anantasesh also belongs to snake family like Kaliya. So he suggested Anantasesh to come and stay here, because Garuda cannot enter Vrindavan. Garuda also has a curse that Garuda will not enter Vrindavan. So he said, okay, if Garuda is not there, you are safe, so you can come and stay. So Kalia stayed here, but Kalia was creating a lot of ruckus in Vrindavan. That is when Krishna has to come and humble Kalia. So this is the place where Krishna danced on the hoods of Kalia. This is the tree, Kadamba tree. This is that tree. And this, it is said that Garuda put some amrit in this tree, that this tree is always there. It didn't get poisoned. So a few drops of amrit nectar. Very beautiful place. If you are walking on the Parikrama marg, it's on the right side. Very beautiful place. And we have to offer please help us to subdue the properties of Kali in our heart. Let me become humble. That should be our prayer at Kalia Ghat. And then as we walk, we will see the beautiful red stone. It's like icon of Vrindavan because Madan Mohan temple is very tall. It's visible from Vrindavan. Even from far, you can see that tomb in Madan Mohan temple. See, this is Madan Mohan temple. Very beautiful temple. Yamuna used to be very close, but now it's very far away from the temple. And this is Dvadasaditya Tila. You see this? So this is that. So what is Dvadasaditya Tila? And they said that Krishna was in the water when the Kalia Mardan happened. He was in the water. Kalia Ghat and Madan Mohan temple are close. After Kalia Ghat, we will see Madan Mohan temple. So it is said that Krishna became wet, and when you're wet, he became cold, and that is when he comes to this place. And when we are cold, sun makes us feel hot, but 12 suns came. Dvadasa Aditya. 12 suns came so that Krishna will get enough heat. So Krishna was sitting here, and 12 suns came to make him feel warm. So that's why this place is called Dvadasa Aditya Tila. Aditya's sun. Very beautiful temple. And there are three main deities: Madan Mohan deity, Govinda Dev, and Gopinath. But all these three deities, because of the Mughals invasion, these three deities were, I don't know how those days it's like so now we have intelligence team, they will be telling what is happening, but those days maybe Krishna only let them knew that they would come, that there is going to be an attack on the Hindu temple. So overnight in bullock carts, they didn't even have any major vehicles, very speed vehicles those days. In bullock carts, they transferred all the deities to Jaipur. So Madan Mohan deities now original deities. This history actually, Vajranab, the great grandson of Krishna, he gets an which Muni is that? I forgot. Sandilya Rishi. He gets an instruction from him that he has to establish all the places of his great-grandfather. So that time only Mother Uttara was alive. She was the only one who saw Krishna and all the pastime. She was alive. So he goes and he will ask her few suggestions, and he was meditating under Yamuna river under a tree for so many days, and then he goes to Mother Uttara, and Mother Uttara will tell Madan Mohan deity, when he carved, he gets them carved from Vishwakarma, and when he takes and shows, she says that Madan Mohan deity from navel till feet exactly looks like Krishna, the original real Krishna. So and then from navel to chest is Gopinath, and face is Govinda Dev. If you look at Govinda Dev, original Govinda Dev deity, Uttara confirmed that he looks like Krishna. So Madan Mohan's feet exactly looks like Krishna. And after Vajranab, all the places are again lost, and that is when Goswamis, they get an instruction from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and they will revive all the lost places of Vrindavan. So the original deity that was carved by Vajranab through Vishwakarma, that is now in Karauli. We will see why that deity went to Karauli. Most of us might be knowing, but for some who don't know the story, I will be telling that also. So now let's see, this is Madan Mohan temple. And if you know, like Madan Mohan deity was again revived by Advaita Acharya at Advaita Vat, and he gives it to Purushottam Chaube. And we know that pastime where Purushottam Chaube's children were playing with Madan Gopal's deity. And then Sanatan Goswami, while he was doing his Madhukari, he goes and visits, and he gets so much like, why? Like he didn't like Purushottam Chaube actually gives that deity to Sanatan Goswami. And Sanatan Goswami, we know that pastime where Sanatan Goswami was asked for salt when he was making rotis to Madan Mohan. Madan Mohan will tell, can you please add some salt? And Sanatan Goswami says, I am a poor mendicant, like how can I get you salt? And then there is a salt merchant, Ramdas Kapoor. I'm just rushing through this pastime. Most of us might be knowing. So then his ship where he was taking the salt the ship gets stuck, and Krishna comes as a little boy, and he tells to Sanatan Goswami about that merchant, and Sanatan Goswami goes and helps that merchant, and merchant feels very happy, and he will tell while he sold all his salt, he made a lot of money, and when he comes back, he will ask Sanatan Goswami that he wants to do something, and Sanatan Goswami will ask to build a temple to his Madan Mohan deity, and that is how Ramdas Kapoor gave a lot of money, and he got this temple constructed. And his grace Dinabandhu Prabhu, we all love his parikramas. So he posted a picture that I have not seen this. Maybe next time when I go, I'll try to take darshan of Ramdas Kapoor. So if you see this murti of Ramdas Kapoor have been kept in Madan Mohan temple, where the water, after washing the temple, the water drains through a hole, right? So near that hole is where this deity is kept, because maybe that was his desire, that he wants to be kept there. So all the water, all the dust, all the water from cleaning the temple, from doing the abhishek of the deities, everything goes. So will come on his head, and it falls down. See, there's a lot of water. So if Dinabandhu Prabhuji is saying this, it's very authentic. So this is the murti. I'm eagerly waiting. Next time when I go, I have to take darshan of this. So we will see that. And this is the full view of Madan Mohan temple. See, this is the parikrama mark. You keep walking like this, and then we enter the temple. A lot of monkeys. And on the back side, when we enter the temple, we go, and from back side, we get down. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I missed it. But on the back side, we will see Sanatan Goswami's mandir. I don't know, the slide went too far. So this is Sanatan Goswami's mandir. We'll go down and we nicely take darshan of Sanatan Goswami's mandir. So that is, and there are very beautiful pastimes of Madan Mohan deity. Let me see where, okay. Sorry, I messed up the PPTs. So, okay. So what happens if you see Madan Mohan? This is not the one in Karauli. This deity is from GV, Govardhaniko village. So if you see Madan Mohan deity, there is Lalita Sakhi and Radharani on either sides. Actually, Purushottam Jana, the king of Orissa, he was thinking Govindadev and Madan Mohan are being worshipped without Radharani. So let me send Radharani deities. And he will send 2 Radharani deities. But then in the night, the pujari gets a dream saying that Radharani says, those 2 are not me. One is Lalita Sakhi and one is me. So she tells that you please establish both of us on either side of Madan Mohan. So one is Radharani and the other one is Lalita Sakhi. I think the shorter one is Radharani and the taller one would be Lalita Sakhi. So that's how the 2 deities have been kept beside Madan Mohan, Radharani and Lalita Sakhi you will be seeing. So now because of the Mughals attack, they have moved to, all the deities moved to Jaipur. Only Radha Raman didn't move because Radha Raman was very small. They could manage hiding him in Vrindavan himself. So, but now this deity moved to Karauli. Why did this deity move to Karauli? These are the deities, Madan Mohan deities. One minute. And actually the one you're seeing in the temple now in Vrindavan, they are not original as well. Because they moved to Jaipur, people in Jaipur got used to worship those deities from many years. Now they didn't want the deities to send back. So original deities that were carved by great grandson Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma was, he asked Vishwakarma to carve. Vajranath requested Vishwakarma to carve. So Vishwakarma carved. So those original deities are in Jaipur. But from Jaipur, they moved to Karauli. Why? Because the king of Jaipur had 2 daughters. And when the younger daughter was getting married, the king will ask her, what do you want to take? Like, they wanted to give some dowry, and she will ask for Madan Mohan deities. And then the king will say, how can I give you deities? Deities are not my property. It's everybody's properties. I cannot give you deities. But then she's so sad, so upset. So then he will tell the daughter that I will blindfold you. After I blindfold you, I will place various deities in front of you. And if you can touch Madan Mohan deity, exactly Madan Mohan deity, then I will send him with you to Karauli, because she's getting married to a prince in Karauli. So that's why he will say, okay, I will send. Then the whole night she will be thinking, how can I touch? How can I touch? Then she will get a dream where Krishna himself will tell, when you're touching deities, when you touch me, you will exactly feel like touching a human, like a person. So that will be me. He gave a hint. So next day morning, the pujari, the king, he blindfolded the daughter, and then she was going to touch all the deities. But Madan Mohan deity, she was not touching. He was right there, but she has to move a little forward to touch him. Because she was not touching, the deity only moved forward. And when he moved forward, the flute broke. And when she touched, she exactly figured out, as he said. Then she said, this is Madan Mohan deity. And then the king had no option. He has to send the deities to Karauli. So the king sent with lots of pomp, so much cows, so many elephants. It was like a celebration taking Madan Mohan to Karauli. And that's why if you see, the flute is still not kept straight. It is still kept in broken pieces. Actually, the pujari of Karauli, who has been worshipping for maybe 50-60 years, he has been invited to go over the Nico village when Madan Mohan temple deities, the inauguration was happening. And the pujari started crying, saying that finally Madan Mohan is back in his home, Vrindavan. So basically what he meant was the Nico village deities exactly look like the deities in Vrindavan, like the deities in Karauli. So these are the Madan Mohan deities from Karauli. These are the Madan Mohan deities now in Vrindavan temple. And they also had one more deities previously in the Vrindavan temple now, in the old temple. So these are the deities in old temple. And then actually, this is Madan Mohan deities in Karauli. Actually, I was thinking of one more story. When you go to Karauli, there is one devotee's name called Thas. How merciful Madan Mohan is like we will know from this pastime. Thas, the story was narrated by Indradumna Swami Maharaj. So he said when he was attending Mangal Aarti, there was the devotee's name recited as Thas. Then he was like, who is Thas? When he inquired, the pujari there said the story that there used to be a Muslim postman who used to deliver the mails to the temple. When Madan Mohan temple had some legal issues, there used to be some letters coming. So this postman, who was a Muslim, used to bring those letters. And when he was coming, he got so attached to the temple. And he was hearing pastimes about the deities. He was very much attached to the temple that he thought he will have a darshan. Because he's Muslim, he's not allowed to have darshan. So what happened was he disguised himself and he came to have darshan. And then the pujari figured out that he was the Muslim postman and he kicked him out. And he was so sad. Every day night, they have they serve sweets and food in a golden plate to the deity. Without taking, they have a habit of keeping it whole night so that if the deities are hungry in the night, they can eat. So then what happens, the pujari kept the fruits and sweets in a golden plate on the night. Then the deity himself, he took a human form, he took the plate and he went to Thas' house. And he will say, somebody from the temple send me this prasad to you. Then he will feel so happy thinking that if something comes from the temple, it is like, it's Mahaprasad, obviously. So he says that this is Lord himself coming to see me. And the Lord goes in the dream of the pujari and he will say, I don't see any distinction from caste and how they are born. He'll say, why you're doing this? Why you're discriminating him? He loves me so much. Why are you discriminating him? And he chastises him. So the pujari, and he will say, my golden plate is no more in the temple. It is with Thas. I only gave. So the pujari goes running and he will see the plate is really in the hands of tas. So then he will agree his mistake, he will admit his mistake, and he will ask for forgiveness. So such beautiful pastimes of Radha Madan Mohan. How nicely reciprocative he is. And from Madan Mohan temple, as we walk, we will come to see Advaita Vat. So this is where Advaitacharya actually, this banyan tree, under this banyan tree is where he found Madan Mohan deity. He worshipped for many years, but then because Advaitacharya didn't live in Vrindavan, he was with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Puri and Mayapur. So he gave it to Purushottam Chaube, and he left. So this is the Advaita Vat. And in Advaita Vat, if you see, there are Radha Krishna deities, Madan Gopal deity at Advaita Vat. They're dressed in various forms. See, this one, if you see, like this one, where I found, he was dressed as a young Brahmin. But another time, Radharani was dressed as Shubal. So every time they dress these deities in different pastime related, different Vesha, different darshans they keep giving. Please, next time, if you all go Advaita Vat, please have darshan. And then at Advaita Vat, there is a Shiva Linga also. See? Shiva Linga. And then after Advaita Vat, we walk to Imlital. Very beautiful place. Imlital, there's a tamarind tree. So this is the place which we recently celebrated, just first day of Kartik. We celebrated Sharad Purnima, where the Rasa dance happened. So during the Rasa dance, what happens? Radharani leaves. That is when Krishna feels so much separation. He will be meditating under sitting under this imli tree, and he takes the form of Radharani, golden complexion. And then Radharani comes, then she just comes then. And then she just like Krishna. Then Krishna opens his eyes and he will tell. Radharani will get confused, like Krishna is usually not in this color, this complexion. He took the complexion of golden color. And then Krishna says, I am going to come in this complexion in Kali Yuga. So as promised, in Kali Yuga, Krishna came in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is in golden complexion. So these are the beautiful deities there. Shri Shri Gaurnitai, these were worshipped by Sanatan Goswami at Imlital. These are the deities. And Radha Krishna, beautiful deities are at Imlital. Actually here, Prabhupada's godbrother, there is a mutt here, Gaudiya Mutt. From Gaudiya Mutt, there's a yellow wall, Gaudiya Mutt. And from Gaudiya Mutt, we can see this Imli tree. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here, he chanted here. And he would also get into ecstatic ecstasy when he was here. So this old Imli tree. 5,500 years back, they're saying. This is the from outside. You enter here. This is a very potent place because this is the place we can ask for pure devotional service. This is a place we can ask for taste in chanting. This is there on the walls of Imlital. There's so many nice dioramas are there. Nice paintings, dioramas and paintings. And then we go to Shringar Vat. Shringar Vat means this is the place where Krishna did Shringar to Radharani. He dressed her, he braided, he did braiding. So he did Shringar, decorated her. So we will see nice Gaurnitai deities here. Beautiful Gaurnitai. See their hands, very merciful. They're welcoming. They're giving mercy. And then we see this old banyan tree. And the new one is growing up beside. And we will see the deity of Lakshmi Narayana. This deity was found during temple excavation. Radha Krishna deities at Shringar Vat. And in Shringar Vat, we will see this called as Shri Kunti. What is Shri Kunti? This was a symbol given by Chand Kazi. When the Sankirtan team takes this, that means Chand Kazi's authorization is there for the Sankirtan. So wherever they go, they used to take this with them. So this is also there at Shringarvat. And you will see Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra deities beside, like below God Nitai, you see, and see how interesting they have hair. That is very interesting that they have hair. This is a more pictures of Shringarvat. Monkeys are there on top of trees. Everywhere there are monkeys. See, Krishna is decorating Radha. This painting is there. And there are some jewelry, all the jewelry of Nityananda also is there in Shringarvat. And then we come to Keshi Ghat. Very beautiful. Yamuna is flowing. Very nice. Keshi demon represents pride, right? So this is where pride of Keshi is taken away by Krishna. Keshi Ghat. You know the pastime of Keshi, Krishna killing Keshi. So we will not see that. And then we come to Vamsivat. Actually, there are, I have been to one more Vamshivat also, which is near Bandirvan. There are various places of Vamshivat where Krishna places Vamshi. Krishna has so many different flutes and so many nodes. So many nodes. So this is the place where he was playing flute and all the gopis come. They said that actually this tree got washed away, but then there is a Goswami or Vrajavasi who just could get one branch of the banyan tree and he kept it back like a grafting method. He kept it back and they say that the tree grew. Just the local people say this story, this point. And then as we walk, we come to a temple called Jagannath Temple. There used to be a devotee called Haridas. And when he was on the banks of Yamuna, he gets an instruction that he should get the deities of Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra from Puri to here. They keep changing the deities, right? So he gets an instruction that he should bring those deities, the old deities here. Then that time the king was Purushottam Jana only in Orissa. So when Haridas goes and asks, he will tell like, how can I give you deities? I cannot change rules. So Haridas was very sad and he will think, Lord gave me an instruction, he gave me a service, I'm not able to do. He wants to do hunger strike, leave his body. But then in the king's dream, Lord himself will come and he will tell, please, why are you troubling my devotee like this? You give the deities. So then Haridas get the deities and they are established here in Vrindavan. And also there is Rajghat.
The original deities in Vrindavan still?
Yes, Mataji.
Is this the picture of the deities?
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you,
And then there's small places. I don't have any pictures, but there is Rajghat. And then there is a place called Dheer Samir. Dheer Samir actually is the place where it's not much known. There, like on the path, there are small places. Dheer Samir, Chaitanya Baitak. So Dheer Samir is where this Dheer, very slowly, Samir, the wind is blown. And then there is Chaitanya Baitak also. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to rest here. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's deity is there, and it's called like Vishram place, like resting place of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Jagannath, only Jagannath is here. This is the deity of Murari Gupta, and there are two Shaligram Shilas of Jagannath also. And this Jagannath, Dinabandhu Prabhuji said, this Jagannath has ears also. And he was saying, because they know the pujari there, they were asking to show, and then he just lifted this small chadar around and they could see small ears also. Murari Gupta came to Vrindavan and this deity didn't want to leave. The deity wanted to stay back. So these are all very small places, much like many of us don't go, we just go to the main places. But if we know, we can just ask the local people. And next time when we go, we can go and ask. We can visit. We can take the darshan. Oh, I think Devan is done. Sorry. Let me take it. Then from here, I think we will go to Akrur Ghat. 1 minute. I will share. Okay. So first day is done, then we will go to second day. From Vrindavan, we are going to Mathura now. So now what will happen? Vrindavan is the shape of lotus. So from Vrindavan, we'll go to Mathura. And next, what will happen is we will see this Yajna Patni Sthan. In Krishna book, I read this story very big. So it's called as Bathroom Bihari Temple. These are the steps. That's why we don't see much pictures of these, because many people don't visit. Like how we get pictures of other temples and other places, very difficult to find. This was the picture from Vrindavan Parikrama book in Loknath Maharaj's book. And see, this is the staircase. And we go to Bathroom Bihari. Actually, one time what happens, Krishna, he tells to the cowherd boys that I'm not hungry. Today I have something to go and do with the gopis. So I'm not eating food. I'm going, you just come. So because Krishna didn't eat, they all also didn't eat. They all came and they were saying, we are hungry, we are hungry, we are hungry. Then Krishna, Rama, we are hungry, Balarama, Rama, Krishna, they'll be saying. And then Krishna will say, okay, very close by, there is one place where the Brahmanas are doing some yajna. So you can go there. Don't tell my name because I'm a Vaishya. They might not give anything. But say Balarama's name because Balaram is a Kshatriya. You use his name and they can give you some food. But then when they go, the Brahmanas are busy doing the yajna and they're not paying any attention. So it's like it is said that many times Krishna comes to us, but we just reject him. Opportunities come, but we reject him. Like that, they are not paying attention. Then they come back and Krishna says, go to the Brahmana's wives. And then when they go to the Brahmana's wives, they are like, they just loved these cowherd boys. They just loved Krishna. When they heard the name of Krishna, they just wanted to do something. They just don't even care about their husbands. Immediately they will come running, packing so much food, and they offer food. And then they offer prayers, they offer food. And then now Krishna will say, you have to go back. Then they will say, oh, we didn't even inform our husbands. We didn't take the permission. Will they let us come back? Krishna will say, don't worry. They will let you come back. You please go. And when they go back, actually it is said that one gopi, like one Brahmana's wife, was stopped from her husband. And when she was hearing about all the narrations by the other Brahmana Patnis, she leaves her body because she's in deep pain that she couldn't see Krishna. She couldn't do anything to him. It said that she left her body. So that place is also there, where the boys ran for food, for bath. Bath is rice. So Bathroom Bihari temple. He is Bathroom Bihari. And then we come to Akrura Ghat. So Akrura Ghat is the end of Vrindavan. That means after this we are entering Mathura. Very beautiful place. Actually in Akrura Ghat, see, it's very small. Akrura Ghat. And we will see the deities. Akrura is here. Krishna and Balaram. Akrura. Actually, what happens when he is taking Krishna and Balaram to Vrindavan? What will happen? See, Kamsa intelligently sends Akrura because he will think if I send Akrura, they will believe. Because Akrura is a devotee, he's a nice person, they will believe him. So that is why Kamsa chose Akrura to bring Krishna and Balaram. So he will stop here at this place because they had to do some sandhya, a little bit relax. And then when first Krishna and Balaram will go to the water. And then when they go back, Akrura will go to do his Gayatri. But then he will see Krishna and he'll get the vision of Krishna and Balaram. He'll be getting confused. Just now they left. How come I'm getting their vision? And again he will go check. Then Krishna Balaram are there. So again he will come back to Yamuna, to this ghat. Then again he will see Krishna and Balaram. Then he gets very confused. What is happening? I'm seeing Krishna and Balaram left, but they're still here. Then he will go back. He will get a vision of Balaramji, like white Anantasesh. And Krishna is lying, and all the demigods will come and are worshipping, offering prayers. Akrura gets this vision, and then he will start offering nice prayers. Akrura is known for his prayers, Vandanam, right? Beautiful prayers he will also offer. Akrur Ghat is very, so this is the place where, and actually it is also said that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. So there's an understanding that, yes, Krishna didn't leave, only his Vishnu forms left Vrindavan. He showed his Vishnu form here, see, Vishnu, Anantasesh. So that is what he said. Krishna stayed back and only his Vishnu forms went to Mathura. So this Akrur Ghat is also very nice, calm, very relaxing. You feel like it's very serene place. There's Nandi also in the temple, Akrur Ghat. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited this place, so his foot impressions. See Vrindavan. Actually, in Akrur Ghat, we have some pastimes. What happens is, we all know that, yeah, so what happens was, because Varunadev arrests Rajwa, like Nanda Maharaj and the Vrajavasis, because they entered river in a wrong time. There's also a time, like, I don't know, I think in early hours, sometime before 3, I don't remember the exact time, but there is a time. That time you should not, because it's a sin if you enter the water that time. When Nanda Maharaj, after doing Ekadasi Vrat or some Vrat, they have to take bath in holy water. So they just come to take bath in a little wrong time, few seconds difference. Then they get arrested. Knowing this, what will happen? Krishna and Balaram will go to Varunaloka to release them from arrest. Then Varunadev immediately make Krishna sit on a throne. He will start offering Aarti and all. Then Nanda Maharaj gets so confused. He is my son Krishna, then why is he doing like so opulently being worshipped? Then when he gets released from Varunadev, he comes and tells all his observations to Vrajavasis. Then Vrajavasis also will think, but that's the beauty of Vrindavan, right? They forget. They don't accept Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, so then what happens? They will be thinking, like, they will be thinking, maybe like Varunadev respected Krishna. So then what happens? They also have a desire to see the spiritual world once. So Krishna made them have the darshan of the understanding and the darshan of spiritual world at Akrur Ghat. They will see the spiritual world. They will see Radha and Krishna sitting on the throne. But immediately Krishna puts the magic, they forget everything and they don't realize that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they get the vision of the spiritual world here at Akrur Ghat. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also visited this place. He would become so ecstatic looking at Yamuna and he will just run in the water. And Balabhadra Bhattacharya will tell, next time we are not bringing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu here, because today we are there, we saw him going in ecstasy and we brought him back. When we are not there, if he goes to ecstasy and he is running into Yamuna, what will happen to him? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also showed a lot of ecstasy here at Akrur Ghat. And then there is Panchamukha Hanuman in Akrur Ghat. There are these deities of Radha, Krishna and the tree. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to rest under this tree. And then we will see this temple, Gita Mandir, I think. Yeah, Gita Mandir. Like when we are leaving Vrindavan, I said Vrindavan, Akrur Ghat is the last. But then on the border, then this Gita Mandir is also there. See, this is the deity of Krishna. And it is said that, not it is said that, I didn't visit this place, but I heard that there is all the shlokas of Bhagavad Gita embedded on the walls in the temple. All the shlokas. So this is in Mathura Vrindavan location. Maybe next time when we go, we can also go to this temple. So then we come to Krishna Janmasthan. Krishna Janmasthan is also very nice, actually, very, very nice. Temple is there. It's a very nice place. The jail is so strong. The walls are like, to see Krishna Janmasthan, the place where Krishna is born, it's like so beautiful. I have been there 3 times. Very nice. Krishna Janmasthan. The jail is really so strong. The walls are so strong. Actually, in Krishna Janmastan, there is this temple of Keshav Dev. There are so many devs, Govinda Dev, Keshav Dev. There are 4 devs, Hari Dev, Keshav Dev, Govinda Dev, and Baladev. 4 devs and 4 devis. So what happens, Krishna Janmastan, there's a lot of security. Police, you cannot take your phone, you cannot take pictures, very difficult. At the entrance here, there are cops sitting. They will screen you. And do you see, actually, if you, some of you who have gone, you must have seen, when we are getting down the steps, after seeing Krishna Janma, after seeing the jail, we come out, and when we are walking down the steps, just, there is one wall sharing. There are not 2 walls. There's mosque beside, because the Mughals attacked. It is said that the Mughals, Aurangzeb, they attacked, and then they built this mosque. They demolished the temple a little bit, and they built the mosque. And also I read in an article, some news 3-4 years back, when we started Parikrama, when I was doing research, I read in an article in in Hindu paper, I think, that when they were repairing this mosque, they found some utensils, they found some things that were used, that were said to be used by Vasudeva and Devaki when they were in jail for cooking. So that is the proof that this whole area belonged to Krishna Janmastan, but now we see a mosque there. Krishna Janmastan is also there, mosque is also there. It's in 1988. See, just one wall, mosque and temple. If you look from front, it's like this. And here there is this beautiful temple, and in this temple, it's called Bhagavad Bhavan. The specialty is all the 18,000 verses of Bhagavatam are inscribed, like how in Gita Bhavan, here in Bhagavad Bhavan, Srimad Bhagavatam, all the shlokas are there in copper. These are the beautiful 6 feet deities, Radha and Krishna. And when we come outside, when we are trying to take auto, it's on the road. When we are walking, there are a lot of autos and all, we see this potrakund. It is said that Yashoda Maya used to, not Yashoda, sorry, Devaki and Vasudev, they used to wash their clothes here. They used to take bath here, potrakund. It's very visible, it's on the road only. So day 2 is done. I think we still have time. We can. Mataji, should I end it here? It's 1 hour. Please suggest.
Mataji, if some questions are there, we can take whatever, Mataji.
Are we done with Mathura Parikrama, Mataji?
No, Mathura is tomorrow, day 3, Mataji. We are just entering Mathura. We didn't enter yet.
Okay.
We can see day 3, day 4 later, because it's already 1 hour. Whatever you suggest, Mataji. I have no problem to.
You can finish it off this Vrindavan to Mathura.
Yes, Mataji. Okay, then we'll finish. Actually, Mathura is a very beautiful place. It's in the shape of half moon, crescent shape, and and there are all ghats on the border of the crescent. Wait, let me check. We'll finish day 3 and maybe day 4. Okay. Sorry, I went very far, okay. So now this is the map. Mathura Parikrama, where we will start. Yes, see, we'll go to Chakra Tirth, Vishram Ghat, Dhruva Ghat. So we stopped at Akrur Ghat. Then we entered Mathura. We saw Krishna Janmastan, the jail. And now we will go forward. See, Mathura is also one of the Saptapuris. It's called Moksha Puri. Then, see, whole Vrindavan, there will be lot of Shiva temples. Whole of Vrindavan. Because it's said that Shiva is the Kshetra Palak. And in Mathura also, see, in whole Vrindavan, on 4 directions, there are Shiva temples. And in Mathura, exclusively, again, there are 4 deities on 4 sides, only in Mathura. So many Shiva lingas. Most of the famous are Bhuteshwar Mahadev, then Gopeshwar Mahadev, Shakleshwar Mahadev on Govardhan, then Gokarneshwar Mahadev in Mathura. And we have so many other he is Bhuteshwar, he is Gopeshwar, he is Chakaleshwar. Then we will see he is Pipaleshwar, he is Rangeshwar, he is Gokarneshwar. So like that, so many Shiva temples are there. But in Mathura, the most famous is Gokarneshwar. Here there's a picture of Gokarna Rishi also in this temple. It's a very nice story. What happens was, there used to be a Brahmin couple called Atmadev and Dunduli. What happened? They didn't have children for a very long time. Then one sage will give him a fruit and he'll say, give to your wife will eat it and she will become pregnant, she'll have a nice son. But then wife is not a devotee, she's not chaste, she doesn't even listen to the husband. So what happened? She didn't want to eat and she fed it to a cow. Now she's getting scared because she should have a baby according to the sage. Then she goes and tells her problem to the sister. And sister says, don't worry, anyways, I am pregnant. I will give my child to you after 9 months. So then it's samskara should be there for child to be born with good samskaras, right? Parents have to do a lot of samskaras. So the child whom the sister gives to this Dunduli is very bad. And the cow gives birth to a child. So the ears of that baby are like cow, very big, like Gokarna. Ears are like cow. But Gokarna was so nice. And this Dunduli's son, Dundukari, was very bad. He was creating big havoc. His father dies and he was attacking his mother also. And mother falls in the well and she dies. And the whole village is so scared of Dundukari. And one time Dundukari also is dead. No, I think he drinks and he dies. He becomes a ghost. And everybody's so scared. And then Gokarna, he does Bhagavat Sapta. And hearing Bhagavat Sapta, the brother Dundukari, he gets liberation. So that's the power of Bhagavatam. So that this is the short, like I cut it short. So this is a story that happened at this Gokarna Tirtha. So we will see Gokarneshwar and the sage Gokarna here, who was a nice devotee. We will see all that. It's a very village. This is how the road is, Gokarna. And then when we are walking, we will see Mahavidya Mandir. We will not see in the past time, but this is the temple, Mahavidya Mandir. And then as we are walking, we will see Chakra Tirtha. This is the place where Vishnu Chakra started chasing, Lord's Chakra started chasing Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni was so angry on Ambarish Maharaj, who was such a great devotee, because he was about to break his, we all know that story, we will not get into the story. So when he was angry, then Vishnu Chakra is being released, because from Durvasa Muni's hair, he creates a demon, and that demon is being attacked by this chakra. And then it follows Durvasa Muni, and Durvasa Muni gets so scared, and finally he goes to Ambarish Maharaj and he begs his forgiveness. He goes to everybody, but nothing worked. And then finally he comes to Ambarish Maharaj. So there's Ambarish Tila also, there is Chakra Tirtha also. Both are very close. Ambarish Tila is the place where Ambarish Maharaj was living, and we know how Ambarish Maharaj used all his limbs for the purpose of worshipping. He used just for Krishna his hands, his mouth, his eyes, his nose, his ears, all his senses. All his senses were just used in the service of the Lord. So Ambarish Tila is there, and Chakra Tirtha, where Durvasa Muni was taught a lesson, that also happened. So this is that place. Chakra Tirtha. It's written in Hindi, if you can see Chakra Tirtha. And this is Ambarish Tila. And then we will see in Vishram Ghat, on the Ghat, you will see Yamuna. And beautiful Ghat, actually, very, very beautiful Ghat. This Dwarkadish Mandir is all very different construction. See, or the walls, it's all like depicting Rajasthani and Jaipur style. So nice, you can nicely shop here. Dwarkadish Mandir is so beautiful. And then there's also a Yamuna temple, very beautiful. This is the Dwarkadish. And on the side, there is, last year we didn't, like before year when we didn't get the picture of Radharani. So he is Dwarkadish, and on the side, there will be Radharani also. There is Radharani deity. This is all in Vishram Ghat. So Vishram Ghat is the place where the Lord, after killing Hiranyakashipu, he comes and takes rest here. Sorry, Hiranyaksha. I'm sorry. He comes and takes rest here. That's called Vishram, where he rested. Radharani is there. This is Dwarkadish temple. And then all the shopping places. We can do nice shopping. This is Vishram Ghat. Very beautiful. And then there's Yamuna Yamaraj temple. One time what happens, Yamuna nicely feeds his brother. His brother, they both are brother and sister. So Yamaraj comes and she nicely feeds, and he was so satisfied by her food and her hospitality. So he will ask her, what do you want? You ask me one thing, I will give. And she says that, I want a boon that if anybody takes bath in my water, you should not, should not trouble them. You should forgive them. And there's a festival called Bhai Dooj, where both brother and sister come and take bath here in Yamuna River. So very, very beautiful. I really like Vishram Ghat a lot. Very nice positivity, very nice place. So Yamaraj temple, you will not see anywhere. We will see that temple here in Vishram Ghat. And then also there is this temple, Adi Varaha temple. This is the beautiful deity. This deity is in red color. So this is also called as Lal Mandir, I think. So according to Varaha Puran, this Kapila Muni got this deity of Varaha in mind. Like he conceived this deity in the mind and it manifested. And then he gave this deity to Lord Indra in Satya Yuga. This Varaha deity he gave to Indra. And Indra worshipped this for many years in his place, Amravati. Then what happened in Treta Yuga, when Ravana defeated Indra, he takes this deity and he keeps it with him in Lanka. After the fight with Ram and Ravana, then Vibhishan was established as the king on the throne. Vibhishan offers everything at the lotus feet of Lord Ram, and Ram tells, I only want one thing. I want this deity back. So he takes it back, and Vibhishan gave this deity back, and Ram carried the deity and worshipped it for 110 years. Then when Shatrughna was Ram's brother, he went to Mathura. He was ruling the Mathura area, right? So what happens? He kept it here in Mathura. So we will see this Adi Varaha temple also, Lal Varaha temple here in Mathura. Then we will see Dhruva Ghat. Dhruva goes to forest and he gets instruction from Narada Muni, right? So that happened here at Mathura also. And there is Saptarishi temple, all the 7 Rishis temples. It is said that now we will see a picture. We will see all the 7 sages seating there. And it is said that under them there is that dust where sages used to do Homa, Yagya. There's that dust and dhuli, right? So it's said that it's still there. That ash can be seen if we dig hole here. And then there is Pipaleshwar Mahadev, where Bali Maharaj did all his austerities here. And then there's Kubja Mandir, the famous Kubja pastime. Because Kubja selflessly, she was not worried about what Kamsa will tell if the scented oils are given to Krishna. Immediately when Krishna asks, though they are for the service of Kamsa, she gives. So just with one touch, Kubja became so beautiful. She's Trivakra. She's bent in 3 different places. But then because of Krishna's touch, she became most beautiful. Kubja Mandir is also here. And then we will see Rangeshwar Mahadev. This is said that Kamsa worshipped. Kamsa arranged Rangasthalam, like where there is a place of wrestling happening. So there is Rangeshwar Mahadev, and it is said that he used to worship Rangeshwar Mahadev here. And also, this is the place, the famous wrestlers of Uttatya Muni. Uttatya Muni's sons, they didn't want to take Brahmana. They were not liking their Brahmanical studies. So they moved out of their father and they became wrestlers. And then Uttatya Muni also, actually, he cursed that they become wrestlers, and once Kamsa defeats them, so they had to become slaves to Kamsa. But they were living here with Kamsa, serving Kamsa, the five sons of Uttatya Muni. But then when Krishna and Balaram comes, Krishna Balaram killed them. And we will see Keshav Gaudiya Mutt. This is the beautiful, he's Prabhupada's sannyas guru. We have Radha Vinod Bihari deities here at this mutt. This is all like in the pathway, Parikrama Marg. If you go on the marg, then we can see all these temples. And then there's Bhuteshwar Mahadev's temple. So basically, in Mathura, we will see lot of Mahadevs, lot of deities. Bhuteshwar Mahadev, Rangeshwar Mahadev, Pipaleshwar Mahadev. But this Pipaleshwar Mahadev is very famous. Bali Maharaj worship this temple is very famous. See, nice construction. Mostly they're all in red and pink, red, nice constructions. So this is about Mathura. Vishramghat is a very important place. Mathura, if we go, we have to go and see Krishna Janmasthan and Vishramghat. Whether we see other places or not, these two are must. Next. Mataji, I think we will end it here. Day 4 is little longer. We will see it next time. Thank you all so much. If there's anything anybody wants to add, please add. Most of the places I went and others, if some senior devotees suggested, I just took the notes from them and added in the slides. If there are any mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So just like we have went there and saw them. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, if you have any questions or anybody wants to add or share anything, please go ahead.
How many days it took for us, one person, to see all these things in detail, Mataji?
Yeah, she's asking Mataji a question.
What was that?
How many days it took for one person to see all these things?
Mataji, one time it is not possible. It's very difficult to find these small few places we don't even know. As I was saying, many major, those who live there, local people, they keep sharing. Couple of them I said I also didn't visit, but there are so much. I did 4 years back, we started this parikrama. Then I asked some devotees staying there, did some research, and then found Mataji. Few places are very difficult, but now that we know, next time when we go, we all can ask and then see. We can make a note of them.
We go to Vrindavan 2 days, 3 days, we come. It won't be enough, no, Mataji.
That's why, Mataji, one time we have to go to one place, the other time, given a chance, we have to stay there one whole month. One whole month, then we can see.
Yeah, Mataji, that there is parikrama, like 1 month parikrama.
Correct.
Every day they walk to the places. So what we do in the virtual, like we just go see the pictures, and Mataji will tell the stories and everything, and that's how we go to Vrindavan every day. Like
Yeah, this is day 1
30
to
days.
day 30. How they do 30-day parikrama? Some of my friends whom I know, they went. 2 of them went for 30 days parikrama. So every day they slowly, morning they start walk, and this is the same parikrama marg. This is the original parikrama that Loknath Maharaj also gives in his book. So 1 to 30 days. When we go, we can see all this. When we go in a rush for 2-3 days, we cannot see. Hopefully one day we all can go.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
30 days parikrama. Not us, I'm saying individually. Whenever possible for each of us, we can go. We should go.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, and then from day 4, we will see we entered Mathura. So many more interesting places are coming. Day 7 will be Barsana. Many nice, very beautiful pastimes. We also can get, by the time we finish, our goal is to get that prema. Going to Prema Bhumi, we should get that love.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you all so much. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, there are raised hands. Mataji,
Yeah,
Shama Gauri
Vilas.
Mataji raised, and Preeti Vilasni Mataji also raised her hand. Shama Gauri Mataji, do you want to say anything more?
Yes, Mataji, thank you so much, Padma Sakhi Mataji, for your efforts and putting all the pictures together and collecting all the information. Thank you so much. Every year you do this seva. We are very, very grateful to you, Mataji.
I am very grateful to you all, Mataji.
Yeah.
And you
Preeti
have
Vilas.
visited many places, and you have so much realization about it. So that is very great, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Preeti Vilasni Mataji, go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Sakhi. Thank you so much. Always look forward to your session. We are filled with nectar. Thank you so much. Mataji, I had a few questions. The first one is the Jagannath deity that you were showing. So it's the original Jagannath from Jagannath Puri. Instead of burying the deity during Nalakavera, they actually brought it to Vrindavan, is it?
Mataji, yes, Mataji.
Oh, but it looks so different, right? Like usually Jagannath deities are so big in Puri. That's why I was asking that.
Correct. I also have that doubt, Mataji. But you know how these are all local stories.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. That's what I was very curious because the size was very different than the usual. Or maybe they got like an element, of the wood and then later they built it. I don't know.
Yes,
But
Mataji. I was also thinking the same first time, but maybe today, because I have time, we will see. I will try to find out some more information.
Thank you, Mataji. And then what was the name you said? Somehow in my ears I was hearing as bathroom. What is that?
Bathronda, bathron, Bathronda. Bath means rice.
Bath road, they say. There was written is bath road. But it's like, bath. Bath is
right.
Okay, Mataji, this one always Sham Gauri Mataji says, because the cowherd boys were hungry and they're running for bath, rice. We say
bath.
bath.
Okay.
And
Bath.
Got you. Okay, I was really curious. Why is the name like that?
bath road.
Right.
Bath means food, food in Marathi.
I was about to mention that also, like bisi bele bath, tomato bath.
Bath means rice, actually.
That road, I heard it as room, and I was like, why is she telling this? Why is she telling this?
Yeah, I also heard it as
Mataji, they were running for bath, rice.
Oh, Krishna. Okay. And the third thing, Mataji, I don't know, maybe in the future, maybe 10 years or 5 years, whenever it happens, you please take us to Parikrama, Mataji.
Yes.
We all
yes. I don't think we can get a better guide than you. With so much rust. You're so steeped in Vrindavan Dham.
Yeah, Mataji, we will go one time,
We will go.
decide
Please,
and
Mataji.
we will
Yes,
go.
I will also come.
Yeah. Thank you.
Krishna will fulfill, Mataji. We will go. See, we all will go and send pictures there, Bhakti Sanga pictures.
Yeah, I would love.
Hare Krishna,
Mataji,
Padma Sakhi Mataji,
my
please include me.
Yeah. And my favorite section was this Vrindavan to Mathura section. I really somehow very attracted to that section. So thank you so much for that. And also I'm looking forward to Mathura, which is especially Gokul. Will we do Gokul before going to Mathura?
Mataji, Mathura we have covered now. We have seen Mathura is like basically Krishna's birthplace, the jail and Vishram Ghat. Those two are the main places. And then Chakratirth, Ambarish Tila.
Yeah, that was very beautiful. But when are we doing Gokul?
Gokul is not before Barsana, Mataji. Which it should be some double-digit number, not single-digit.
Oh, so it's not in the route, is it? I thought
No, it is in the route. It will come on day 16, 15. I'm not sure.
Why the route? It is not as per route or something. It's just random.
No, Mataji, route only. Wait.
No, they go in the direction. Yeah.
There's one direction.
Parikrama.
Seven forests are on the other side of Yamuna. 5 are on the other side. So they have to
cross the river. Okay.
So Gokul and Raval come a little later. Nandagaon and Barsana come earlier.
Understood. Thank you, Mataji, for clarifications. Yeah. Hare Krishna, and thank you. Such a pleasure to always hear from you.
Maybe next session when we are seeing, we will see the route once in the lotus. I will show you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, dear. Haribol.
And Mataji, Madan Mohan deity is like the Chobeji was having that deities, and Chobeji's wife was like feeding the deities, and she was making khichdi. So Krishna himself used to come and play with the son of Chobeji, and she was making khichdi, and she was turning the khichdi with the stick and brushing her teeth with the same stick. Yeah, and the hot khichdi, both the kids will sit and eat. One is Krishna, his name is Madan, and her son's name is Sadan. So Sadan and Madan, they used to sit and eat khichdi, and Sanatan Goswami used to watch this. And that boy and Krishna, they used to play. They used to play together. So one time what happened that this boy, he won and Krishna lose. So Krishna has to get the punishment, to carry him on his shoulder. But Krishna said, I will not do that. And Krishna was running ahead, and he was running behind, and he went inside the temple, and Krishna went inside the deities. And Sanatan Goswami saw that, and then he got confirmed that his boy is Krishna. He comes every day and plays with Sanatan, plays with Chobeji's son. So every day that Krishna used to come and play with him, and when Chobeji's wife and Chobeji, they got old, they said we cannot take care of this deity, so they gave it to Sanatan Goswami. And that's how the deity came. And before that, the deity was with Advaita Acharya.
Wow. Very nice.
So Advaita Acharya gave it to gave it to Chobeji, and Chobeji gave it to Sanatan Goswami.
How nice, right? Connections are there all over, right from Advaita Acharya. Very nice. Thank you, Mataji.
One more raise hand. Nandapriya Mataji, go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanavad Pranams. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much for such a beautiful explanation. Mataji, you gave me a small taste with Vrindavan last 4 years back when we went. Now I'm hungry for more. Yeah, as Preeti Vilasni Mataji said, we all have to go very soon, Mataji. And also, I had the same doubt as Preeti Vilasni Mataji had about the bath. And one more request, Mataji. Please do this parikrama even in Telugu language also, Mataji, because my mother keeps asking me about this. You are taking classes, right? She's asking whether Mataji will give classes in Telugu also. Please take
You give Mataji's number. I will call her and tell all the katha.
Really? Very nice, but I want everyone to enjoy that, Mataji.
Mataji, we will arrange, Mataji, in Bhakti Sanga, local language classes, mid-morning weekend, we will arrange, don't worry. We will get going, okay?
Wonderful.
Yeah, maybe Fridays, Mataji.
No, Fridays are fully booked, Mataji, till next year.
Oh, okay.
Not possible. Maybe weekend only, but we'll figure that out. Okay?
Nice, Mataji. We'll be waiting for that. Language-based classes on Bhakti Sanga.
Preeti Vilasni Mataji, you were asking, no, see this map. How you are starting yatra here, say Vrindavan. We don't go inside. Inside means we have to see the coast. Actually, one time we should do Shat Goswami temple parikrama. Beautiful stories of each temple, actually. We don't go inside. Vrindavan town, there are the Shat Goswami temples. So we don't see that in the parikrama. And even when Maharaj takes also, that's a different thing. But in yatra. So see, from Vrindavan, we come to Mathura. Here you have, the Yamuna is flowing here. You see here, Raval is here, Gokul is here, Mahavan, Bilvavan. There are few on this side. But yatra is starting here. So you go Mathura, Talavan, Kumudavan. Then you go Deeg, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Kamyavan. See, Barsana is here. So we go like this, we finish it, and then we go like, we cross Yamuna and we come here.
Wow.
This is a
Swami temple, Mataji, I'm not done beyond that. So for me, this is a...
Mataji, please share these pictures in the group, Mataji, that we can see.
Okay, Mataji, I will share. Today I will share.
Thank you.
Okay. Hare Krishna. See you all in next session.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Padma Sakhi Mataji, for the beautiful class.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhya
कृपा
च
सिंधुभ्यश्च
पतितानां
पतितानां
पावनेभ्यो
पावनेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो
नमः।
भारत सपदि वैष्णवृंद की जय।
वैष्णव वृंद की
जय
जय,
शिला प्रभुपाद
की
की
जय।
जय।
पद्मा सखी माता जी की जय।
Empress Padma Sakhi Mataji ki jai. Thank you, Mataji.
जय
Gauranga Nityananda.
राधे राधे
Gauranga Nityananda.
राधे राधे
Hare Bol.
राधे
Thank you,
राधे
Mataji.
परिक्रमा
Hare
की
Krishna.
Thank you so
जय।
much,
Jai.
Mataji.
पद्मा सखी
Vrindavan
माता
Dham
जी
ki
की
jai.